channels, TikTok, Instagram. What is up? This is the Daily Comic Show. I'm DJ Coffman. I draw the daily comic strip here at VeeFriends. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you don't know what VeeFriends is, well, we're over 280 new characters to help make positivity louder, make soft skills cool, gratitude, kindness, patience, positivity. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. This is Gary here. You might know him as Gary V, hence the V in VeeFriends. We've got a trading card game. We've got collectible minis. Of course, all these comics. Got a cartoon show coming out. Got a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Green Dog. Good morning, everybody. I'll be checking your... I'm going to open up a mini here to start the day. I'm going to do a warm-up sketch. I'm going to draw some comics live, of course. Live Q&A. Drop your name in the chat. Say hello. Say goodbye. Say aloha. Gratitude jar, that's old. I don't know why that's still on there. Although, you know, let's just get rid of that right now. Just erase that out of there. But yeah, say hi in the chat. If you're new to VeeFriends, let me know. If you're an old school VeeFriends person or one of the OGs, make sure you let me know what's your favorite VeeFriend and why. Morning Keith, morning Helmet. Over on the new YouTube channel. Plug for the new YouTube channel. Make sure you're in it. VeeFriends Comics over on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe over there. We're going to be having some exclusive streams just to YouTube, and that's our main channel that we're building up right now. Do I have coffee? I do have coffee. Craig asked if I have coffee today. It is Highlander Cream, which is kind of like a butterscotch, something like that. This is the stream we did yesterday, so let's just cross that out. Let's give it a nice hot pink color. Did this one. Just make it look like a check mark, like I did it. It's like it was canceled. It's Wednesday morning. 8 a.m. Tomorrow night I'll do 8 p.m. stream Eastern time. I'm all Eastern time. Let's see who's going to be on the VeeFriend Mini. These are the collectible minis, by the way. Thanks to the minis team for hooking me up with some of these to open up on the stream. I love these. They're little pencil toppers. This is season. These are new ones. Season 3. So this is season 3. I've got about 5 of these to open up per stream. Let's see who's rocking out in this one this morning. We've got a bubblegum, ambitious angel. We'll jump around here a little bit, but I want to get the drawing. Good morning. I'll check your chat. I don't know what that link is that you posted there, Tesla. Chat, WhatsApp? I don't think so. I don't think we want to go there. There's a GoFundMe for some. We got a lot of GoFundMe spam. Good morning, GoFundMe spam. Tesla products. I'm glad you're watching the stream, but yeah, I wouldn't. Just everyone else, please be careful what you click in the chat. I'm sure you have common sense. We got some. You know, use some common sense. Don't click links that you weren't expecting. Common Sense Cow says, don't click links. I don't know what. I don't do voices, guys. No. Hot Tomboy said, I was going to ask if your wife's name began with a J because of this cup here. It says D+J. I found it at like a gift store and I was like, oh, it's like a self-love mug. And my initials on it. It's usually for like weddings or something, but I thought it was funny. Alex, good morning. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Let's throw that in the bin. I'll open up some more of these minis in a little bit. I've got a couple to, you know what? Got one more purple one to do. No. both from seasons 2 and or 3 and 4. 3 and 4. It's morning time, guys. Okay, let's get into it. Warm-up sketch today. There was a request, which I'm down with. I'm down to do it. Let's go to the warm-up. If you have a suggested character for the warm-up, drop them in the chat. I'll take a look. 82 people watching right now. Good morning. I'm going to try and scan your comments real quick. Oh, and by the way, we have from yesterday's challenge, or a little exercise, we've got your names. Those people that did the thing yesterday. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in these streams I'll drop like a call to action, secret thing, and these are the people that did the secret thing from yesterday's stream. So I'm going to draw something special for them, for one lucky person. One lucky person today is going to get something cool. We'll talk about that in a moment. I'll even throw a shirt in for that person and then something cool. Sound good? Okay, I'm missing my things walk away. All right. We'll do that in a little bit. I'm gonna set my timer here. Do one warm-up sketch. Make sure we're good. Are we good on TikTok? Uh-oh. 1 second. We're running on multiple channels here, so just want to make sure I can see everybody on TikTok as well. I don't want to leave anyone out. 6 people over on TikTok. Morning, everybody. So today's warm-up is going to be, 1 second, I'm going to move Focus Falcon here because we got enough. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube, Focus Falcon. Sam there. YouTube. Just want to move him out of the way a little bit. Tuck him in there. So we'll draw in that space. Right there. Clear that. This is the warm-up of the day. Hope everyone's having a good morning. I'll glance up and read the chat in a little bit. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I try to say every morning, even if, I don't know, it seems like the more I say it, I used to say like, I'm hanging in there. I used to say it a lot. And then I was very careful of how I was talking. But anyways, let's get into the warm-up. It's going to be Jolly Jacko today. The birds agree. The birds were excited about that. I don't know if you could hear the birds outside. These programs will know. I just want it to go right side by side like that. And then I want to tuck it right like that. Okay, so then I just want to zoom in. I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, Pumpkinhead guy, Jolly Jacko. Pumpkin season is upon us. But I like to look at all the different little poses we have. It's got a little port belly there, a little, maybe too much pumpkin lattes. And then we'll draw with some red today. And what I'll do is I'll just draw real small. I'll just get the shape. It's easier to kind of draw small to get the shape. We call it thumbnails in animation or comic books, just to get the overall composition of a pose. And I'm going to make him holding something different a little bit. His head's about that big. It's really funny because sometimes I'll say, like, I can hear the characters kind of talking while I'm sketching them, and I already know what he's going to be saying here. He just said it out loud in my head. I know that sounds weird, but that's how creativity works. So that's how it works. Some people are like, how do you come up with ideas? And I'm like, sometimes we just let the characters speak. Okay, so that's all I need to start this drawing. I'll blow this up. You know, about right there is good. Fade that out. See, I just get the composition of the pose. And then another layer here. Let's just throw another layer in there. It's pretty sloppy, these layers that I'm using. But Uncle Jordan, thanks for stopping in. You're a legend. East Coast hat, like the East Coast hat. It's pretty cool, right? I think it's Sport of Kings hat. They keep serving it to me, so I just bought it so it'll stop serving me. And then that's what I thought would happen. But turns out, if you click things, they serve you more of those things. Did you know that? Like, stop showing me this hat. I'm just going to buy it. And they got me. That's a good brand. No offense to the West Coast people. West Coast, I'll take care of you. You know, we'll take care of you on Thursday night stream. That's why I'm doing the streams at night. There. And usually I'll just draw on like an eye line, real light like that, and then center to center the head where it's going to be. Dylan in a while. You know, it's funny. You mentioned that Dylan's been on vacation. It's pretty wild that my son Dylan watches the streams in the morning sometimes. Wow, there's a garbage truck outside. It's really loud. I don't know if anybody can hear. Mr. Alkman was saying, Jolly Jacko was saying, it's never too early to start feeling spooky. In reference to already seeing all the Halloween candy, Halloween everything, beers, coffees, everything that's going to give you one of these bellies here. So that's like this round little belly you've got. Jolly little belly. It's got a t-shirt. Rocking. I'm just having pointing to himself. And what I heard him saying was, I'll put that at the end here. Just warm up. I do warm-ups for about 10 minutes. Just to kind of get the juices flowing a little bit. And I don't have to stick to the actual mouth shape either. Since we're a cartoon or a comic, we can bend that around. So he could be like, let's just try a different mouth shape for him. We know he has one big tooth, which is fine. Stick that on there. This is Jolly Jacko. He's one of our Halloween batch of characters. If you're not familiar with VeeFriends, check out VeeFriends.com. There's a bunch of Halloween-esque characters. They even had a Halloween parade last year in New York. Up there, and they had a float. I wonder if we're doing that this year. I don't know. We have a float. I don't know anything about that. I can exaggerate the stuff. We wanted to be kind of jolly, so I'll tilt the eyes in a little bit too. Just subtle things that make something have some feeling. And of course, course, you know, he's a pumpkin, so we gotta put those in the lines there. What other Halloween characters are there from VeeFriends? We've got Vibin' Vampire, Well-Connected Werewolf. You know, he's the werewolf you want to know. Yeah. Heading to YouTube. Great, right on, Rocky. Thank you. Jolly's ready for Halloween. Motivated monster, gritty ghost. There's a whole slew of characters that come out to play on Halloween season. I kind of just wanted to throw, you know, I might do it. I might just call an audible. We just have to have a Jolly Jacko comic strip this week just thrown in there for no, you know, for the reason of like, maybe he's just like, so many days until Halloween, like a Halloween countdown. And they're like, dude, we still have some time here. Hear people complaining about that. I can't believe there's pumpkin candy already out. Wow. It's like, oh, come on. Enjoy your life a little bit. Or just ignore it if you don't like it. Can you believe it? There's Halloween stuff already. What are we going to do about this? Outraged. Completely outraged with this Halloween stuff. That's my favorite holiday, I think. I'd say I don't really dress up anymore, but last year I dressed up as Bad Bob Ross. Kind of like a punk rock version of Bob Ross, because everybody was like, you're like a punk rock Bob Ross. And I'm like, I love that. And that's my Halloween costume now. So I'm just punk rock Bad Bob Ross. Badass Bob Ross. I'll take it. I like it. Check on your mic volume. So can you be more specific? Your mic is quiet again. All right, let's turn up the gain. Turn up that gain. Thanks for letting me know. Is it louder now? I'll wait. Is my volume louder now? Can't seem to find the right, you know, I just probably need to get a new mic. This Shure mic is very sensitive. You got to be pretty close to it. I'm about 12 inches away from it, talking past it. Okay, great. I think my gain was down. And I don't know. Oh, I don't know how that happens. I think. And then some people will hear fuzz. No, that's way too loud. It's going into the red. I'm going to keep that all the way up. That's just how it's going to be. Well, thanks for letting me know. I don't know how that dial gets turned down. But I don't like to see it. It changes and it goes into like yellow and purple territory if it's too loud. But I'll just keep it up. How about that? You can turn your volume down if I'm too loud. There we go. Thanks for alerting me to that. I'd like to know how that dial gets turned down. I feel like my cat, there's no way. There's no possible way the cat can turn that dial. Even with a foot. But she crawls back there, so you never know. It's like a really hard dial to turn. So I don't understand. There's no one else in here turning these dials unless it's the ghost. Maybe it's too loud for the ghost. Do have a haunted office here. Haunted office. All right, there's Jolly Jacko. At least the first time I've drawn Jolly. Jacko. And he's like, it's me season. That's what. It's me season. It's me season. There we go. Like it or not, it's Jolly Jacko season. That's the warm-up. Let's do get some fuzz on there. Okay. Anybody, the spooky season is the best. I live in a small, I don't want to talk too much about it, but there's some people that really are against Halloween. You know, I live in a small town, and there's some people that pass out like, you guys are evil. Hey, light blue versus, or blue versus purple in the chat. And I'm going to wait for YouTube to catch up. Instagram went pretty fast. Got Craig's purple right away. Okay. Not a big thing anywhere else, really, it seems. America is like the holiday of. A lot of my German friends would be like, "What are you doing over there?" And then they'd come over, and okay, here we go. I'm gonna count them. We got purple, purple, hot tomboy, Alicia, blue, blue, helmet, purple, Rocky, blue, purple. Purple wins it. Dom, put it over the top. What's up? Over on Instagram. Let's open this one, see what's in there. This is season 4. Thanks again to the minis team. Talk about the minis here just for 1 second. Let's see who's in. Oh, I got a diamond. We got a diamond. Boisterous Beaver. That definitely beats the angel off of the pencil. We'll take a closer look at this and what it means. I know people are like, what in the heck is this? This is a diamond, the rarest version. Let's just go take a look real quick at the website. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to VeeFriends.com. By the way, Comic Corner is up here. You can read all of the comics on the Comic Corner. I've had a little bit of, can't get this to populate right now, but the archives are over here. August. I gotta alert Cam and Eric. Can't seem to get this one to get off of there right now. Anyways, VeeFriends.com. You go to minis. If you go to minis, that's these guys. You'll see here you can find stores near you. You can download a collector's guide. You can become a vendor, and that means that you can get one of these cool machines to put in a store or whatever, or your own house. And there's seasons 1 through 4 right now. Seasons 1 and 2 are going to go bye-bye soon. But we got Emerald, Lava, Bubblegum, Detailed, which look like this. They're like, and they're all hand painted too. Little squishies. They're, you know, squishy. You can squish them. Gold. Here's a gold beaver we pulled. This is like the week of the beaver, really. Like, we got a gold beaver and a diamond beaver here. Very cool, and they glow. They glow and they glitter. Pretty sick. I've never glowed them here though. Maybe the ghost checks them out at night, though. So there we go. We'll open another one of those in about 12 minutes or so. I'm gonna get into. What time is it? Got pretty good timing going on here. Let's do the drawing. 4. So I had a couple of these. People were very interested in them. Neil won one yesterday. This was an artist proof. So these are the proofs that we get. So they're not perfect. There's some edging that's a little bit weird. But I didn't want to throw these ones away because they are cool. Because the ones that are better or the best are only limited to 5 of these, or 10. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see real quick. I think it was 10. these. Yeah, there was 10, but I only have like 5. I only have like 5 of the APs, so I'm gonna give away one of these. And you know, if you were at VCon and you met me, I have this sticker. It's a special sticker for me. You can only get it from me directly. There's no other way to get it. I printed these for myself to give away with a nice little message on the back for supporting the comics and just, you know, in general. These are some of the most popular characters from the comic strip so far based on the data that we have. So this is a cool sticker, so I'm going to give that away too. To one lucky person is going to get an AP and one of these. And I think I'll throw a shirt in there too. So the person that's going, it's just one drawing. I'm not going to do multiple drawings today because it gets too confusing. One lucky person's going to get a shirt and these stickers. Okay? And we're going to try and do more of these kind of giveaways. You'll see yesterday what happened was, and this is why you got to pay attention or kind of come back and watch the replays maybe. You had to go to this comic, go to Instagram, you had to go use the code word dog in your comment somehow, and then that was it. That's all you had to do. So I gathered all those names, I put them in this random wheel here, and that's what we got to spin from. There's quite a few names there. So thank you again. I'm not just trying to like coax you to comment on the Instagram or anything like that. It's just help us spread the word for. So this drawing again is for a shirt. I'll get you the shirt codes. I know there's people waiting on their shirt codes. I'll get those shirt codes hopefully today from the team. We'll get you hooked up. You're gonna get this special comic sticker that you can only get from this stream or meeting me in person, and then one of these APs of my first comic that pretty much got me the job here at VeeFriends. And once those are gone, they're gone forever. So let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Let's see who's gonna win it today. Ruthless Rob. Congrats, Rob. I think you're on the stream. Maybe not. Ruthless Rob 420 is always a name I remember. Always coming into the stream. Well deserved. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for reading the comics. Awesome. Appreciate you hanging out. So there you go. I need it. Ruthless Rob's in the chat right now. See, that's what I mean. He is here. Craig is here every morning. Ruthless Rob, Rocky, Helmet, Shepherd. There's a lot of regulars, you know, on these streams, so I really appreciate you guys watching. I haven't said it in a while, but it's a really great way to spread. We're building out this VeeFriends brand. The comics are a big part of that, and I really appreciate you. It's such an sharing the comics, commenting on them, even if you don't agree with them or if you think they're stupid sometimes, or if you're like, I don't get this one, or you could have done better, DJ. Like, let's let's take a look at today's comic strip. So, and let's do the same deal. Let's do the same deal as today. It's easy. So go find this on Instagram, and let's think of a code word that you're going to use in the comments. But let me turn on the lettering first. So it's a great day to get stuff done. Every minute's accounted for, every task and dialed in. All right, we're going to make this one easy. You're going to find this one on Instagram today. On Insta, let me make sure I got my right brush. Go to Instagram for those that don't speak in short. Go to Instagram, find this post, and you're going to comment that just comment anything, but you're going to use the code word Rain. Code word is rain. Then tomorrow on the nighttime stream, which will be 8/22 stream, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll pick a winner. And I'm not going to say what the prize is yet because it could be something, it could be something cool. Maybe if Gary sees this, maybe he'll be like, all right, we're giving away this whatever crazy thing. Who knows? I'm going to keep it open. That's all you got to do. Anyways, let's read this comic. Every minute accounted for every task dialed in. His task list is workout, fetch 5 miles. Reorganize squeaky toys by color. Daily affirmations, I am a good boy. Build app. Fix bugs, QC. Virtual seminar. Update profiles. Write 20 blogs, no AI. And he's like, let's get it. And then we got 555 fan running in, freaking out. Work is canceled today, dog. There's a water falling from the sky. They call it rain. And he's like, what? For real? And there could also be thunder, which I know you dislike. And then Down Dog's like, it's not time to quit. And I just kind of threw this in at the end because I'm like, he's going to adapt. So it sounds like it's time to adapt and conquer. And he's not really like, I know it's silly, but he's like out there in the rain with umbrellas. It's still going to ruin his computer probably, but And I wanted to give him a different type of doghouse. I'll talk a little bit about this. I didn't want to give him a standard doghouse because Snoopy, has the classic doghouse that he sits on. So I was like, got to give some love to these igloo doghouses. So that's his thing. And I also put like a little subliminal message. All storms are temporary. Dial in. And that's today's comic. So if you comment today, use the code word rain. And on tomorrow night's stream, we'll pick the winner. Does that sound good? Can't always do these giveaways. So, we got the comic crew. Ruthless Rob, Keith, Hot Tomboy, Jonathan, Helmet. Appreciate you guys. Someone said, nice green headphones. I have this color selected because it's kind of like it was one of the the original brand books I was given. It's right here on my color palette. And whenever I have a go-to, like I need to color something in the comic that's just not generic, but just whatever, I'll pick that green. So you'll see that throughout the comic, like this table is that green. Little inside baseball for you. I'm sure I used it again. There it is again. Green. So just for VeeFriends brand, but also, Gary's favorite team is the Jets, so it's kind of like a Jets-ish green. Let's go back and see some of these. There you go again. Green blanket. Green table. So now when you're looking at the comic, if I'm like, what's the color of this table or this thing, I usually just go for that. I didn't do it on this one. And it's just kind of a little inside information. Cool. Look at your comments real quick. Someone said, can we see those character sketches again? What do you mean? These warm-up sketches? Oh, Josh Courage, what's up? Yep, Josh Courage is Gary V's a big fan of the number 5. That is correct. Okay, what are you guys talking about over there? Love seeing the comments. Love seeing you guys hanging out. We got Megan Dog Mama over on TikTok. That's their preferred platform. We got, Yeah, someone said, can you see these sketches of some of the characters here? People just want to see my sketches, I guess. Enamored Emu, Forthright Flamingo, Gutsy Gecko, Aspiring Alpaca, Loyal Lobster, Kindred Kangaroo, Bombastic Baboon, Capable Caterpillar, Focus Falcon, Common Sense Cow. That's not a very good sketch. It's kind of wonk. I think I did that at VCon. It's a little hot outside at VCon. And today's was Jolly Jacko. So if you have a VeeFriend you want to see in the warm-up, that's what I do for about 8 to 10 minutes on a stream every day. If you're new to the stream. And if you're new to VeeFriends, we might as well just do a real quick reset before I just get into the comic. I see some new people. I always see the little slight comments of saying like, what is this? And then it's a time for me to reset. So thanks for your patience. I'll get to drawing the comic here in a second. This is the daily comic stream. I'm DJ Coffman. I draw the comic strip, the daily comic strip, Monday through Sunday. Classic daily comic strip. Dano, what's up? Dano's got the dialed in dog. Woke up at 5 a.m. his time to see dialed in. We got dialed in dog for 2 weeks, bro. So you're going to be in heaven with this. VeeFriends is 280 characters with the mission to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool, gratitude, kindness, patience. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's Gary. He's happy. He's got Bombastic Baboon and a logical lion there in his hand. You might know him on the internet as Gary V. If you don't, but V isn't. That's how the V comes into VeeFriends, because people say like, what is VeeFriends DJ? What does V mean? Friends of Gary, really. But no, we have a trading card game. That's a lot of this art that you see here. We've got these minis, which we just pulled a rare diamond, glow in the dark, boisterous beaver, season 4, I think. And the daily comic strips. We got a Moonbug show coming out. I don't know what to call it. It's just a VeeFriends YouTube kids show. Moonbug's making it with us, and it's cool, and it's coming out soonish. I don't know the dates. I do know the dates, but it hasn't been announced. But it's soon. Trust me. You'll know. And this is the stream schedule. So we're here. Tomorrow night will be the 8 p.m. Thursday night stream. I'm testing those out to see how those go. Morning stream, 8 a.m. Trying to do it as much as possible. You're kind of just behind the scenes with me during my warm-up. And that's what I'm going to be doing now. So we got a blank canvas here. I kind of know the setup that's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lettering. Oh, what was that? And the same way I approach the comic panels is the same way I just did that warm-up, where I know there's a situation going on. Let me make sure I'm on a rough layer here. Rough. Pencils. I will just draw real small. Like, sometimes I'll even sketch the panel real loose like that. Kind of keep it zoomed out. And I just want to get some composition of, like, I'm thinking about things like the grid, focal points, these focal points. I'm thinking about all those things as I'm doing this all at once. And I'll zoom out. In this comic that I'm going to be drawing, there is a really freaked out parent. Kind of leaning right here. He's like, maybe holding his head. Yeah, holding his head. So I'm just kind of getting that. Trying to capture that, what we call a gesture. So this is gesture drawing right now. Got a kids zooming around. There's a kid going this way, and maybe a kid going that way. Maybe a kid running chaos in the morning. This is for those parents out there that kids are going back to school. And we'll just zoom this one in. So then I'll blow that up to make sure it's fitting the panel really well. And let's do the setup with you live here. And we'll just start doing it because we got a little bit of an hour into this one. We should be able to set up the first couple panels of this comic setup. That's cool. Ellie is so excited this morning. Thanks for watching. 315 people watching now across our channels. We've got a lot of people on X. Okay. So I'm going to zoom. I'm just going to fade this out like I do. We're going to have a parent kind of freaking out over here. And I've got an idea for the dialogue, but it might change as we're drawing this parent kind of freaking out in the morning. So the idea, the overarching idea is the stress in the morning when your kids are going back to school. So kind of like a back to school chaos. We'll put a hand on the head. Maybe like kind of pulling her hair out a little bit. If you know, you know. If you're not a parent, well, this one's for the parents out there. Where did you find your shoes? Like, come on. Like, did you eat your toast or breakfast? Maybe some bags under the eyes there. I think this mouth has to be a little bit different, like just like, even bigger. Some people's mornings are really smooth when they're getting their kids ready for school, but like you got to get ready for work or your day, and everything's happening all at once. We'll do some wild hair here, morning hair. Just this arm, that arm into the shoulder. It's kind of like a Calgon take me away stress moment. They actually had a study that I read that kind of inspired this too, and it was that the most stressful time of day for adults, parents, is between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. when they're getting their kids ready for school in the morning. Because they're rushing around, they're trying to get stuff done. Only has a few hairs left. I think it'll be more full. It'll be more full in there. Dark underbags, you got it. Like they haven't done their makeup yet. This will be a lady here. This will be a mom. Kind of like, back. And I want so when we do Instagram, I try not to put the lettering up here on the first panel. So I want the lettering to be kind of like right around in here. And I want it to be kind of like maybe a horror font, like, because some people are like, oh, I can't wait for school to be back. Back to school madness. Back to school. And then we'll, I'll just write in here with my handwriting real quick. Mornings are back. Back to school mornings are back. Something like that. Let me see what my notes said. I got it written down. The chaos of the morning makes the parents start the day feeling frazzled. That's my description to myself that I wrote last week. And Doubted Dog will come and kind of help them. That will be the shape of that. And he's going to be saying, like, I can't find my shoes. And he's happy about it, this little kid. Real big smile here. Then I might turn back on those lettering. So we're in the rough stage right now, so I can just mold things around. This is kind of how things come to life. So I'll grab one of these text balloons here, and I'll just grab it, throw it in here. Just put something funny in the first, you know, you're trying to get your kids off. They're going to miss the bus. I can't find my shoes. And he's super happy about it. I can't find my shoes, yay, kind of thing. And we have 337 people watching live across the channels right now. We're live on Instagram, we're live on TikTok. Actually, we're live on LinkedIn, Facebook, the new YouTube channel, which we're building out. So thanks for watching right now, live. 340 now. That jumped really fast. I don't know what happened there, but I'm in the middle of doing this rough out of the comic strip. This one's about back to school, mornings being stressful. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, this one's not for you, but Doubted Dog's still going to have some tips for creating a better, a key to your great day with a dialed in start. Yay. And he might not be saying yay at the end. It's just that that's, like I said, that's part of the process. You're in here, if you're doing the art and the writing and the concepting, you know, based on an idea we talked about. Gary's got a lot of really, you know, the really good parenting advice. And it's not like typical parenting advice, I'd say. It's like, you know, he's not going to do it by the book. So it's like, he talks about, like, DJ, we got to have a strip where, you know, those parents that run on the field to play the game for their kids. He's like, we got to talk about this. And I'm like, all right. He's like, no, DJ, draw them literally coming onto the field and playing the kids' games, you know. And, you know, you've heard this stuff about 8th place trophies, and, like, we're messing our kids up, you know. We're messing the kids up. It's such a delicate topic, but everybody knows it's true. Like, everyone knows it's true. The kids are kind of, I don't even want to say, like, kids are soft. Like, that's not what we want to say. We're not saying that. We're saying that, you know, you gotta, and, you know, I'm a parent. There's times where you have to let your kids fail. You know, you need to let them miss that bus. You need to let them mess up their school a little bit. You can't be the hero that's coming in and saving them. Let's give them no, I don't want it to be a comfort collection shirt every day, but I'm going to start showing more of them wearing some of the VeeFriends stuff just for funsies. He's just running a little tall. Let's give him a little more little legs. Probably like a 3rd grader, something like that. But yeah, helicopter parents, you know, we did that. I did that gag before where it's really hard because you really want to protect your kids from everything that's going to hurt them. But in the end, I think somebody said it, maybe it was Gary, someone else, is like, you're not really setting them up for the real world where people are going to eat them alive if, you know, if they don't know how to take care of themselves a little bit more. So our style of, I think the shoe's going to be flying over here. He can't be wearing shoes. He'll be wearing socks, you see. Maybe it's even funny if he's like barefoot. See, these are all decisions that happen in this stage. Sometimes on these streams I'll be just working on the inks, but I thought it'd be good to kind of dive in a little bit more into the deep work. And here now I think like the first panel would be like back to school chaos. And she's saying, like, what's the opening line? That's kind of like, as we're designing these comics, we want you to swipe to read the next panel if it's a swipeable thing. So she's probably saying something like, you're going to miss the bus. That's the sound of, we need to open a mini. You're going to miss the bus. And we'll bold this. These are just choices. They can change. There's nothing set in stone. Sometimes I might, if I'm doing this live with you here, I'll look up and if someone's like, why don't you have it doing that? I might change it. I did that with the Focus Falcon the other day. I've changed the view back to vertical because the mobile was breaking on Instagram. Then we got a lot of people that come in and out and watch. 100 messages today. The app said we got over 100 messages so far. Cool. Jeff said, kiddos, it's okay to fail and lose. It can be learning lessons. That's right. I didn't realize. Okay. Looking at these comments real quick. Let's open up a mini while we're taking a little break. This will be season 4 and season 3. So that's the deal. Pink versus green in the chat. Green versus pink in the chat. Green versus pink in the chat. I see TikTok has one. Megan says pink. I'm going to wait for... Okay, here we go. The YouTube comments are coming in. We got pink from Megan. We got green from Helmet. We got green from Hot Tomboy. We got... Anybody over there on Instagram? No, there's only 3 people over there on Instagram. Okay, green, green, green. Okay, Ruthless Rob, Steve put it over the top. We're going to open up a green mini. These are the VeeFriends minis. We're trying to beat a Diamond Boisterous Beaver, and it's possible. You know, sometimes how does it win? If it's better, sometimes the feeling. If I just like the character better. We'll let you decide in the chat. Uh-oh. We have a gold Fearless Fairy. What say you? Helmet. He's usually like beat, no beat. We got a diamond and we got a gold Fearless Fairy. Can we... Does it beat or no beat? Gold Fairy wins. Thought Wrong says, I believe that is correct. I believe that is correct. Gold Fearless Fairy, very detailed on these new minis. Are very, I mean, the old minis are great too, but I love the little wings and the little texture in the hair and the F wand. Very cool. Nice. Thanks again to Scott, Chase, and the Minis team for giving me these minis to open up on stream. These ones they're just rolling out seasons 3 and 4 of the minis. And again, I just like to talk about it a little bit. The minis are over on VeeFriends.com. You click minis. From here, you can find, I don't know if it's going to work, or find a store near you. Yeah. We can see all of these locations around the country where the vending machines are in different businesses. You can check that out. They look like that. And if you're interested in the vending opportunities, get a hold of the team. Where's that link? Up here. Become a vendor. You can actually be a member of VeeFriends Vending, and you can tell people about the comics and the shows coming out. It's going to make VeeFriends all over the world famous, mostly in North America, but you know, we're getting there. We're only about 3 years in to the journey of creating VeeFriends. So I'm just going to go ahead and, so I like that as an opening line more, but I'm still going to do something with the back to school chaos. I'm going to probably pick a different font, or I'm just going to draw it up there. So this is how the sausage is made every day. Somebody said, where was that? Rebecca, tell Gary and the team that you send your love. I will. I'll say Rebecca said, good morning. She's a mom of 5 over on TikTok. So you get it. I don't know what age your kids are, but you get what I'm talking about. I've been there. We've watched this chaos happen in the morning sometimes. I pulled a Harpic the other day, thought wrong. A detailed Harpic. Right on. Somebody asked, how long does it take me to draw a comic strip? Well, that's a good question. The 4-panel strips like this one can take anywhere between 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 6 or 7 of on-screen drawing time. I track that by, you can see here, like if we go back to, let's just go back to yesterday's. There's a lot of little details and stuff in this one, but if I go to Canvas information, statistics, 6 hours, 32 minutes on this one. Sometimes that's a little skewed because if I keep the window open, or if I'm doing something, it skews the time a little bit. But the Star Wars one the other day was, let's put the lettering back on here. I think this one's about 5 hours, something. Whoop. Which you'd think this would take longer. I don't know why. I was just really jamming through. Statistics, 5 hours, 44 minutes drawing time. So it doesn't count the time that I'm getting up to go to get a coffee or take a break throughout the day. So it's an 8-hour workday to do a full color comic strip. And then these ones take, you know, these bigger ones take, let's see here, usually 10 hours, 11 hours, 34 minutes on the Sunday style. They're basically double. That's how long it takes. It's a full-time job, that's why. But beyond making the comic, it's also building up some story and some character development. You're getting to know the characters a little bit more in the comics. This is kind of like a nightgown that she's wearing here. Give it like some... Or like, let's give her like, you know what, a robe. Maybe she's into karate. I don't know. Just something to give a little bit of, you know, flow to. Little robe there. Little foot. That's good enough. This is probably good enough to ink up right here, but I want a shoe like flying off over here. And then in this panel, I want to have like the mom, like a zoomed in version of her face right here. Let's put that on the rough layer. Sometimes I'll just like, even just like, I just want to get the shape, so I'll just shade it in like where she belongs for like a silhouette. Just to really emphasize the being bugged out in the mornings. Mornings are so stressful. Exhausting. I'll just kind of shade that in a little bit. And then over here, because I'm always thinking, again, I'm thinking of the rule of thirds. So you got to think about this in photography. So we've got a focal point here, a focal point there, there, there. So I'm thinking about the composition of the page. So we've got our hero, Dalton Dog. He's just kind of chilling back here on a couch. As they do, they just kind of enter, you know, the VeeFriends just kind of break and enter into your house and hang around. And I wanted to look super cool. You know, he's like Joe Cool or something like. Little laptop here. He'll be saying something like, what did I have here? At the end, it'll be like, the key to a great day is a dialed in start. So he's going to teach them, like, you know, a well-planned morning routine. So he'll be saying something like that. Sounds like you need blah, 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 blah. And she's going to be like, mornings are so stressful. I don't know what to do. He's like, sounds like you need a blah, 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 blah. Right? Comic over. There you go. So that's the rough, and then we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to fade that out a little bit. We got the composition going. You see it coming together, right? Megan says, as I'm driving my kids to school because she forgot her morning medicine. Yep. It happens. I think shoes are like the thing that I hear most around here, around these parts. Of course, my stepsons are a little older now, so they got it together. They're pretty on it, you know. But when they were littler, it was always like, where's your shoe? I don't know where my shoe is. I'm like, oh man. And then I had that with my kids too. I'm like, guys, when you come home, just take your shoes off and put them back in the same place. How hard is that? It's hard. So I feel like when, you know, kids come home, and I do the same thing. I'm guilty of it too. You just like kick off your shoes and just like, how did the shoe end up in that room? You know? So then we'll zoom in on this lady's face. We'll make it. Even more. Kind of reminds me like the comic strip like Kathy, you know, or something like that. The hair frazzled. Oh, you're gonna miss the bus, and then she'll say, now I'm gonna be late for work. Why are mornings so stressful? This classic, like, this is just, you know, fun cartooning here. You can draw the characters. The hairline will be there. Just want the hands down to the side like she's just defeated. Like, maybe we can change this to like she's praying, maybe looking up. Sometimes I'll move it to like where she's looking down. I think staring directly at the camera was better. Camera, by when I say that I mean you, the viewer. You know, staring straight at the camera. Fourth wall breaking. We call this the fourth wall between the characters and whatever. Some crazy hair. We'll fill all that in post. In the ink stage, probably. That's a good looking frazzled mom, I think. Can you relate, moms? Plot twist, she works from home. I like it. See, that's funny. That's funny. If you're watching, just joining. 388 people watching now. This is the Daily Comic Show. I'm DJ Coffman. I draw the daily comic strip here at VeeFriends. Classic daily comic strip, you know, but we're doing a little bit different. A little bit different here. Am I frozen? No. I better not be. Okay. Daily comic strip. This is VeeFriends. Over 280 characters. Designed to make positivity louder, soft skills cool. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's Gary. You might know him as Gary V. He put the V in VeeFriends. I just like to say this because so many people ask me over and over now, DJ, what is VeeFriends? And I'm like, it's VeeFriends. It's 280 characters. And they're like, yeah, but what does V mean? I'm like, well, V is for V, Gary V. And these are the VeeFriends. He created all 280 characters. We got these minis. I've been pulled a gold fairy there this morning. Got 2 more to pull, or 2 more to open today. I love these. And we got the trading card game. They do a lot of They got a lot of collectors out there. The streams are usually 8 a.m. in the morning, but I'm doing some nighttime streams too, Eastern time, for the West Coast folks. And then try to do them as much as possible. So you're kind of in my warm up. By the way, another plug for the YouTube channel, the new YouTube channel. We're going to have a lot more stuff coming out on that channel. Mini animations, comic stubs coming up. We're building this out. This is where all the lives you can watch in replay if you want, and comment there. So thank you for saying hi in the chat. You could say hi, goodbye. A lot of people come in and out. On the Instagram and TikTok, a lot of people are just flowing in and out. So before you head out, say hello. And if you have a favorite VeeFriend, let me know in the chat. And I also like to know why you're vibing with that VeeFriend. It's always good to think about that. This week it's Dialed In Dog Week. I wanted to do one. We sprinkle in these kind of ones for the parents out there. I've got a lot of friends that are like, I'm never having kids. It seems to be like more and more these days. People are like, I'm never having kids. You guys are suckers. Well, I don't know. It's not so bad. A lot of my single friends, or my friends that don't have kids, I'm like, you'd be a good dad. You'd be a good dad. Megan, I like that plot twist that she works from home. I'm thinking about it. Jeff, my kiddo started his high school senior year. It's been a journey. He's blind. Your son is blind and on the autism spectrum. That's got to be a challenge, for sure. Wow. And again, I hear things like that, man, and just feel so grateful for everything we have, and grateful for parents out there like you too. Thank you. Thanks for watching and supporting your kid. A lot of people can't handle it. The challenges. Some parents just kind of have to give up, aren't strong enough to do it. And that's okay sometimes. I mean, that's just how it goes. Some people aren't strong enough to get through those things. And they kind of put their kids up for adoption or abandon their kids. So hats off to the parents that stick with the challenges. I'm sure your kids appreciate you. Helmet said, I studied in high school with 2 blind friends. They were really smart. I hope he's excited about it. Man, I just can't. I guess if you were always like, I know some blind folks, and they're like, it's just that I've always been blind. My life isn't different. I'm like, that sounds like what I say when I'm like, I come from kind of a broken home situation, and people go, oh, that's so sad that you didn't have. And I go, nah, it's always been this way. I'll say that, and they'll be like, I've always been blind, or I've always had this. I just live with it. They don't want your pity or anything like that. So I feel that in different realms, but either way, I'm so grateful that I can do what I do here and be able to see. And I got glasses, and it's not perfect, but just that I can be able to do this, I'm just so grateful. We don't think about those things. We take them for granted until they're gone. I can feel my hands. I've got friends that are my same age. I'm 48, and they have arthritis in their hands, and hopefully I just stay not dealing with those types of pains. I have some artist friends that are dealing with injuries, and so I just always kind of count my blessings, I guess you could say. Hope you do the same thing. Thanks for sharing that, by the way. Very nice. TikTok is easy for you because it reminds you that I'm live. Cool. We probably get 3 to 4 new subscribers over on TikTok per stream. Tiffany said, all of my autistic friends have wonderful talents. I know that's going to be hard to navigate the daily sometimes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think I was just talking about this yesterday with some teammates, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't think any of you are parents, right? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, there's no rule book, there's no guidebook for parents. And even the parents you think have it together, you're like, I'm going to ask that parent for some advice. They seem like they got it together. They don't. They do, but they don't. They're like, hey, listen, I'm just figuring it out. Like, we didn't know how to do this either, and we just did it. And now this is how this works. You know, that's how most of life is, really. You're kind of figuring it out as you go, you know. But there's more people that have that confidence on the outside where it looks like they got it together. Hey, we only have 6 more minutes left in this stream. I'm sad. I wanted to draw more today with you, but just wanted to be very matter of fact. Or maybe not. Maybe he's like, that. Like, I imagine Dowden Dog doesn't have much time to be helping you. So if he's taking a moment to help you, you better listen to Dowden Dog. Well, that's the timer for minis. Let's do pink versus blue. I'm going to open up both of these, though, but let's see which one I'm opening first. Pink versus blue. I like the conversation going on over here. Parents talking about the struggles with their kids. We got some autistic parents with kids with autism or on the spectrum. Some challenges there. Good for you for being a strong parent. And I know for firsthand that the schools aren't always the most, the easiest to deal with. Pink and blue. Pink and blue. Blue, blue, blue. Okay, so we got blue from Sally. Blue. We got, okay, here we go. Blue, blue, blue. Hot Tomboy, Jonathan, blue. Well, we got blue, 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 blue. It's just blue blowout there. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be very hard to beat a Fearless Fairy. They got a little fuzz there. Gold Fearless Fairy. We're trying to beat that. It's going to be really hard to do. Wouldn't it be cool if there's a gold, there's like a literally a gold, solid gold metal one that's hidden in some of these. Oh boy. We've got a detailed Ambitious Angel, and I'm just going to say that wins. Oh yeah. Let's I'm saying it wins. So we pulled the Bubblegum Ambitious Angel today. And now we've got the detailed Ambitious Angel today. And I'm going to put it on the pencil and do a zoom in. And then we're going to open up one more mini to see what's up. I'm going to remind you of the challenge today. Let's see what's this going on here. All hand painted. Crazy, isn't it? There's not like a machine doing this. It's a person that paints these. That's why they're limited too. I feel bad when I mess up the paint jobs too, but it is what it is. That's really great. I like that one. Let's open up again tomorrow. Today I gave away the hologram sticker that you can only get from the comics stream, and I'm giving away one of these APs, artist proof. Today I gave that away for yesterday's stream, so today I'm giving away something else. I'm not saying what it is. All you have to do is go to Instagram, to the VeeFriends Instagram, find this comic today, and use the code word RAIN in your comment, and then tomorrow night I will choose the winner on that spin wheel. If you don't know what the spin wheel is, I'll show you that real quick. That's what the spin wheel looks like. We'll draw randomly, no purchase necessary. It's just for fun. thank you for being part of the stream and watching live. So you got to pay attention to know the code word. Some people didn't put the code word in, and you don't. I'm sorry. They're like, hey, my name was in there, and I said, nope. Oh, Ruthless Rob won today. Earlier. Let's see. Who's in here? Oh, man. We've got a detailed Heart Trooper. But I'm going to tell you, it doesn't beat the Angel to me, because if you look real close, the paint job's a little bit off. This paint job, you're fired. No, it's a little bit off it's off center there. See? So if I'm choosing the Angel, but that's still a cool. Now we've got different versions of the Heart Trooper. Sometimes I'll accidentally call him Love Trooper, but it's the Heart Trooper. So cool ones today. So we pulled Ambitious Angel wins the day. We had a gold Fearless Fairy. That's a good one. I like that one. We had a bubblegum Ambitious Angel. And we started the stream with a, whoa, no, come back. A diamond Boisterous Beaver. They glow and sparkle. That's the rarest, but for this stream, Ambitious Angel detailed wins the day. Sweet. So yeah, if you want to in on some giveaways, the people that won the shirts the other day, I'm getting your codes for you, your special codes. Waiting on the team to give me that, and we'll get that out to you as soon as I get that. Thanks for watching today. Appreciate you. It's 9:30. I'm out. Let me check the chat real quick just to make sure I don't miss any extra questions. I did see the classic, what am I drawing with? This is an iPad Pro. In Procreate, I hold it in a Sketchboard Pro. That's funny. Okay, cool. A lot of parents hanging out today. Appreciate you guys. You non-parents, well, that's okay too. But this is what parenting feels like sometimes. For sure. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thursday night, 8 p.m. on these channels. Sounds good. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.